Would you like to know how to go from chaos to calm in 7 steps without getting crabby at anyone? Hi, my name is Georgette Mamadel and I am the Soul Igniter, and today I'm going to share exactly These are 7 steps to help you move from any negative emotion, from feeling contracted to feeling more expanded. So this is actually something that I learned from one of my mentors, Janet Atwood. So this isn't something that I made up. This is actually a process that I have found to be so simple yet so profound. So 7 steps are: number 1 is to notice. Number 2 is to breathe. 3rd is to ask to be open to expand again. Number 4 is to feel into the pain or go into the pain. Number 5 is to feel into your body. Number 6 is to use tools. And number 7 is to communicate. So number 1 is really about noticing when something comes up for you. Noticing, if there's a negative emotion that's coming up, and just to give yourself permission to feel it and to notice it and become aware of it. Yeah? The second step you want to do is just to breathe. Yeah. So instead of automatically reacting, right, just to pause and just allow yourself to breathe. The third thing is to then ask to be open to expand again. Right? So this is actually making a conscious choice to be open to expand again, right? Because in the beginning you're in a place of contraction, right? So this is actually giving yourself the opportunity to start to open up and expand. Yeah. So you either can say that mentally in your mind, or you can say it out loud, whatever the circumstance presents. The next thing you want to do is to then go into the pain. A lot of times we've been conditioned to not feel anything, right? We've been conditioned in this society to, big boys don't cry, big girls don't cry, stop crying, stop sulking, stop this and stop that, right? So we've grown up not giving ourselves permission to feel emotions. What I'm asking you to do is actually give yourself the permission to feel into the pain, to go into the pain, and actually the next step is to feel into your body and tune in to what your body's actually saying. Emotion might actually bring up a physical pain in your body, but you've got to tune into that. You've got to be really tuned in to be able to even feel that as well. Yeah? The next thing you want to do is to use the tools. What tools, you're probably asking? Well, there are 4 different types of tools that you could use. There are physical tools, there are mental tools, emotional tools, or spiritual tools. Physical tools could be anything like exercise or dancing, anything that requires movement. Mental tools are things like journaling, creating a vision board, expressing appreciation to others. Emotional tools could be anything like listening to calming music, maybe taking a bath, going out into nature. And spiritual tools is anything that's going to help to nurture your soul. So things like meditation or prayer, or even going on a spiritual retreat. And then the last thing you want to do is, once you've moved through all those steps, the last thing you want to do is then communicate clearly. Now, by this step, you will be in a place where you're actually in a place of calm to be able to communicate clearly to the person that has actually maybe pissed you off. Yeah, instead of being crabby at them, by this time, once you've moved through all these steps, you can then communicate how you really feel and communicate in a more loving way. So that is the 7 steps from moving from chaos to calm without getting crabby again. So I hope that served you. If you have any questions or comments, please post them below. I would love to hear from you. Once again, my name is Georgette Mamadel. I am the Soul Igniter, and as always, live your passions, love your life.